That's the greatest, probably one of the greatest spin the block. That's what they call it. Spin the block
in history.
In history, yeah.
That you urged Nelly to marry Ashanti.
Damn, I did.
I don't know how you gonna tell somebody to do something that you ain't want to.
Baby, I got my husband.
No one saw it coming. Not even the industry insiders who thought they had every celebrity romance mapped out. But when Nelly and Ashanti shocked the world by rekindling their romance, the internet broke in half. And now? Rapper Wow is fanning the flames of the conversation, calling it the greatest spinning the block in history. Think about that phrase for a moment. The greatest in history. According to Wow, Nelly and Ashanti weren't just revisiting an old flame. They were reconnecting two souls who had been circling each other for years, waiting for the perfect moment to align. But here's the twist. Not only did they spin the block, they wasted no time in sealing their reunion with what fans are calling the ultimate symbol of love, a baby. Stay tuned, because the way this story unfolds is equal parts fairy tale, scandal, and cultural reset. Bow Wow's comments hit differently, because he isn't just another outsider chiming in. He's been in the industry long enough to know what it looks like when a relationship is real versus when it's staged for headlines. And his take? He believes this is authentic love at its finest. He described it like watching two puzzle pieces finally click together, as if Nelly and Ashanti had been holding space for one another, even during their years apart. Fans are eating it up, calling this Black love at its peak. And for good reason, the chemistry between these two is undeniable. But what makes Wow's remarks so viral is his emphasis on the baby. He said, and I quote, "They connected the dot and boom, no time wasted baby in the process." To him, this wasn't recklessness, this was destiny. And that framing changes everything. Let's rewind for a second, because context is everything here. Nelly and Ashanti's relationship first blossomed back in the early 2000s, when both were dominating charts and award shows. They were the it couple, the rapper and the R&B princess, the power duo everyone rooted for. But like so many Hollywood romances, it ended. Years passed, rumors swirled, but the reunion, nobody truly expected it. That's why Bow Wow's comments land with so much weight. He's essentially saying, this wasn't random, this was inevitable. And if you look at the way Nelly and Ashanti have moved since getting back together, it's hard to argue against that narrative. They didn't tiptoe into things. They didn't keep it casual. They went full throttle, marriage, family, and a shared future, and all under the public eye. Now, let's talk about the spin the block concept, because this is where the internet is having a field day. Spinning the block isn't just about going back to an ex. It's about returning wiser, stronger, and ready to get it right this time. Fans are calling Nelly and Ashanti's story the blueprint for how to do it. Why? Because they didn't fall back into old patterns. They didn't let pride or baggage stop them. Instead, they embraced each other with maturity, with lessons learned, and with a sense of urgency. And that urgency? That's what Wow zeroed in on. He said they wasted no time. Translation? They didn't want to risk losing each other again. They locked it down, and fans can't get enough of that ride or die energy. But here's where things get even juicier. Fans aren't just admiring their love story, they're projecting onto it. For so many people watching, Nelly and Ashanti represent second chances. They represent the possibility that love can come back around, even when the timing was wrong the first time. Wow's comments tapped into that sentiment, which is why his words went viral almost instantly. Think about it. When a celebrity says something, it's one thing. But when a celebrity says something that resonates deeply with everyday people, it becomes a cultural moment. And that's exactly what's happening here. Wow's declaration turned a celebrity romance into a larger conversation about fate, love, and the beauty of not giving up on someone you know in your heart was always the one. The internet didn't just agree with Wow. It exploded with validation. Twitter timelines filled with fans posting throwback photos of Nelly and Ashanti from the early 2000s side by side with their present-day family moments. Instagram captions read things like, "This is what real love looks like," and "Sometimes you really do end up with your soulmate." TikTok edits set their reunion clips to emotional R&B ballads, with millions of likes pouring in. The consensus? Bow Wow was right. This is the greatest spin-the-block story fans have ever witnessed. And it's not just nostalgia, it's the speed and seriousness of their reunion that captured hearts. People are fascinated by how Nelly and Ashanti went from exes to life partners, from headlines about breakups to headlines about babies. But as with every love story in the spotlight, the admiration came with controversy. Critics online began to ask the hard questions. Was it too fast? Did Ashanti jump back into Nelly's arms without hesitation because of pressure or timing? Were they glossing over old issues by rushing into marriage and parenthood? Bow Wow's glowing review painted it as fate, but skeptics called it impulsive. The divide in opinion only fueled the buzz around their relationship. Think about it. For every fan gushing about goals, there was another fan warning, "Not every ex deserves a second chance." Yet, the louder voices remained on the side of love. That's the thing about Nelly and Ashanti. Their chemistry has always been undeniable, and people want to believe this time it's forever. Media outlets didn't waste time capitalizing on the moment either. Headlines screamed things like, "Bow Wow crowns Nelly Ashanti's reunion the best in hip-hop history," and "From breakup to baby, the fairy tale return of Nelly and Ashanti." Talk shows debated the meaning of spinning the block, while bloggers dissected every public outing of the couple. Paparazzi photos of Ashanti holding baby KK only added fuel to the narrative. The dot that Bow Wow said they connected was now visible to the world. And here's the kicker. This kind of positive media storm is rare. Usually, celebrity relationships are picked apart until they unravel. But in this case, the tone shifted. The press seemed to be rooting for them. And when the media roots for you, that's a different kind of power couple status. Bow Wow's comments also forced fans to reflect on Nelly's growth. Back in the day, Nelly was the life of the party. Flashy, fun, but not exactly known for settling down. Fast forward to today, and the rapper is publicly devoted to his wife and child. Fans noticed the difference, and Bow Wow made sure to highlight it. He implied that spinning the block only works when both people evolve, and Nelly clearly has. Ashanti, on her end, brought her own transformation to the table. She's more confident, more grounded, and more vocal about what she wants. Together, they're not just repeating history. They're rewriting it. That's why fans admire them. That's why Bow Wow's praise feels earned. And that's why this reunion isn't just gossip fodder, it's being studied like a masterclass in rekindled romance. Now, the question everyone is asking, what does this mean for the future? If Bow Wow is right, and this is the greatest spin the block in history, then Nelly and Ashanti have a legacy to uphold. Their relationship is no longer just personal. It's symbolic. It's a story about resilience, second chances, and the courage to love again, even after heartbreak. But will the pressure of being seen as the blueprint weigh them down? Or will it inspire them to keep proving the doubters wrong? Either way, Bow Wow's commentary has transformed their love story into a cultural phenomenon. And as fans continue to watch their every move, one thing is clear. This is bigger than music, bigger than fame. This is history in the making.